Hi, this is Jonathan Rotz, Field Agronomist with Pioneer, and as we continue to talk about just getting 10% better in our crops and helping to just be more profitable in that, we're going to take a moment to talk about something that might seem very small and insignificant, but sometimes the things that make us better are the additive sum of just little things. What could that be? This little guy right here. Some might call it a meat thermometer. If you're an agronomist, you call it a soil thermometer. This is a mechanical thermometer. And have you ever thought about the fact that these can actually get out of adjustment? And if and when they do, what do we do in order to get them back to where we actually know what temperature it is? We're going to cover that today. There's two different methods for calibrating your soil thermometer. If you notice on your soil thermometer, there will be a small nut on the bottom of the thermometer. A lot of the holders actually have a place you can insert that through and get into that nut to make it tight. Now, first method, ice bath. Simply go, grab yourself a cup, fill it with ice, and then fill it with water. Allow this solution to come to that 32 degrees, so give it a little time to make sure everything is homogeneous through there, and then put your soil thermometer down into the ice solution. Give it time and make sure that it reads 32 degrees. If not, you're going to twist the top dial until it is on the correct temperature. Now, the second method would be the hot water or boiling method. For this, just take a pot, put it on a stove, fill it with some water, and bring it to a full rolling boil. Ugh. You know what they say about a watched pot? Once you have this full rolling boil, you do similarly like you did with the ice method. Put the thermometer down in that pot. However, with this one, you do have to be careful that you do not touch the end of that thermometer down against the bottom of the pot. Should read 212 degrees at boiling point, adjust if needed, and then either way, either the cold method or the hot method, you now have calibrated your soil thermometer. Again, this may seem like a small thing, but when we think about how critical soil temperature is to getting our plants off to a good start, it's good to make sure that over the last year, or who knows how many years, of these things sitting around in the truck or UTV or whatever it might be, that they haven't gotten out of calibration. I hope you find this both helpful and informative. If you have any other questions on this, feel free to reach out to myself, your Pioneer sales representative, or your fellow agronomist, and have a great planting season.
That concludes this Pioneer Agronomy video podcast. Visit our page on pioneer.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more agronomy insights.